First of all, I want to thank Topcom company for inviting me one year again to participate in this fantastic meeting about Sweatshirts and OCT and geography, in which everybody are learning a lot of things about this new technology. We are going to present quantification of geographic atrophy associated to AMD automatic software. This is my disclosure. Geographic atrophy is a very important tool and will be in the new year. It's an advanced form of AMD that affects more than 5 million people. It's a common cause of vision impairment in the world, and it's a leading cause of impaired visual function in the elderly with no approved treatment until now. In recent months, there is not good results with lampalizumab, and today there is no possibility to treat this important disease. How we can quantify geographic atrophy? We can study geographic atrophy by color fundus photography, but it's not easy to determine the limits of the lesion. We can use fundus autofluorescence. The border is more clearly defined. And now, with the new technology, spectral domain, or especially with Sweatshirts OCT, we can analyze the border of the lesion to study the transition zone that is most important in this lesion in AMD. But the importance of the disease is the progressive disease. With fundus autofluorescence imaging, a lot of authors have published some different patterns to predict the evolution, because this is a progressive disease with important visual loss according to the lesion evolve. Why is it important to quantify this progression? The assessment of geographic atrophy from OCT images is an important clinical task, since it provides valuable information regarding the evolution of the diseases. This quantification is the only procedure to verify the real evolution, but due to the time-consuming and subjective nature of manual analysis, there is a need for development of reliable, objective, automatic methods of image segmentation to obtain GA measures. The majority of previous studies on geographic atrophy with imaging methods have used manual measurement procedures which require subjective judgments, time-consuming, and potential prone to bias. The objective of our task, of our paper, was to determine the accuracy and repeatability of the new software developed by Topcom to automatically quantify the GA area associated to AMD using Sweatshirts optical coherence tomography. This is the screen with the new software. This is in greater detail, and clicking in the GA point, we can obtain automatically the total area as primary endpoint of our work, and second endpoint, the total perimeter of the lesion of the different lesions in the patients. We have performed a cross-sectional non-interventional study with eyes from AMD patients with geographic atrophy area without previous CMV scanned using Topcom Sweatshirts OCT. The study included fundus color photography, autofluorescence image, and with OCT we have performed macular cubes 7 by 7 and 5 line crowns to have more detail of the transition zone. We have included 57 eyes from 36 patients, and we have analyzed 46 eyes from 32 patients due to the bad quality images, poor fixation. In 9 cases, we can do enough quality to do the good study of the lesions. Gender was 20 males versus 13 females, and mean age of our series was 66 years, from 54 to 96. We have classified the lesion studied according to different patterns, the morphology and the number of the lesion. We can have regular single lesion, as this one. This is automatic determination by the software. 2 lesions or more lesions, but regular morphology. And we have also studied the irregular lesions with different morphology, and single lesion, multiple lesions, or higher number of lesions studied in every case. In total, this is the distribution of our eyes, 46 eyes, 30 single lesions, 16 multiple lesions, 18 regular lesions, 28 irregular lesions. And this is one sample of a patient with typical lesion of geographic atrophy in the middle of the posterior pole. This is the manual measurement of the lesion, performed under now the gold standard, the gold standard, that is fundus autofluorescence, by 3 different investigators in a masked fashion. And this is the possibility offered to us by the new software. This is the screen. And clicking here in the geographic atrophy point, we have automatically the area and the perimeter of the lesion according to this segmentation performed. And as image referencing, we can have fundus autofluorescence. We have another possibility, that is to improve the segmentation performed by the software. And as this case, if the software does not detect any part of the lesion, clicking on the lesion, you have correction of the measure to improve the results or improve the accuracy of the results. We can add different zones of the lesion that has not been detected by the software, clicking in the lesion, or we can do the contrary, to remove different lesions who have not or has not been detected by the software currently. In every patient, we have performed manual and automatic determination of the geographic atrophy area. Manual was performed in only one fundus autofluorescence, but 3 different investigators in a masked fashion. And for automatic or semi-automatic detection, we have performed 3 consecutive cubes, 7 by 7, and 1 measure in every of the cubes to have the mean of the 3 measures in every group. And we have compared, due to that normal distribution with paired student tests, the primary endpoint, that is the area of the lesion, as second endpoint, the perimeter. The most important tools was the area of the disease. This is the results. From 46 eyes, we have an automatic area of 5.62 square millimeters versus 5.59 square millimeters in manual area. The difference is not statistically significant, with a very, very accuracy results according to the manual measurement obtaining with fundus autofluorescence. But with the perimeter, we have found the automatic perimeter determined by the software was bigger, 19 versus 16.7 with the manual measurement. The difference was statistically significant, and we can hear all the data, maximum value and minimum value in each of the parameters studied, but no differences with the automatic area. That was important tool for our work. This is the distribution according to the number of the lesion. With single lesion, the automatic area was 4.96 versus 4.90, and in multiple area, 6.86 versus 6.89, very near both results. With the perimeter, these are more differences, 14.49 with single versus 13.19, and 26.86 versus 23.35. And according to morphology, was very similar to results. The area is very close between automatic and manual area in regular lesions, 6.04 versus 6.38, and in irregular lesions, 5.35 versus 5.09. The perimeter was also very similar, but more differences between manual and automatic measurements. And this is the differences between the automatic area versus manual area. In single lesions, there is no differences. In multiple lesions, there is no differences. In regular lesions, also, the differences is not statistically significant, and also in irregular lesions. The primary endpoint was very good results, with no differences in the determination of the area with automatic software versus manual software. If we analyze the perimeter, the second endpoint, we found that in automatic the measurement in single lesions is 14 versus 13, no differences. Near the statistical significant differences in multiple lesions, and is statistical significant the differences in irregular lesions between automatic perimeter versus manual perimeter. We are going to show you some samples. This is one simple lesion. This is the measurements obtained with autofluorescence. This is automatic determination by the software. This is the average with coefficient of variation with manual procedure. And this is the average of automatic measurement with the software with coefficient of variation. Another case with small lesions, the average of manual with autofluorescence with coefficient of variation, usually bigger in manual determination with autofluorescence versus automatic procedure, the mean of the coefficient of variation. This is another case with two lesions, very clearly defined by the automatic software, the mean of the lesions, manual versus automatic, and the coefficient of variation, in this case, similar than the others, bigger with the manual determination. Another lesions, this is measurement manual versus automatic, and the data, the average of the manual versus automatic, of the coefficient of variation. More complicated cases, a difficult lesion to study with irregular borders, with multiple lesions. This is the manual measurement, and the automatic, with very good accuracy of the automatic method. The difference between mean, and in this case, the coefficient of variation was a little bigger with the automatic software. Another case with an irregular big lesion and multiple lesions around it, the manual and the automatic measurements. Another case, very similar, the manual measurement and automatic. In conclusion, the new software allows us to automatically quantify the GA area and perimeter associated to AMD. The image analysis is fast, objective, with a lower coefficient of variation than manual procedures. The accuracy of the new software is better in single regular atrophic lesions. It is necessary to improve its segmentation in irregular cases and in cases with multiple lesions. Thank you very much for your attention.